Easter is a Christian holiday that celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ. According to the Bible, Jesus was crucified on Good Friday and rose from the dead on the third day, which is commemorated on Easter Sunday. The holiday is the culmination of the Holy Week, which includes Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday. The origin of the name, Easter, is uncertain, but it may have been derived from the Old English word, Easter, which referred to a pagan festival celebrating the spring equinox. In the early Christian Church, the holiday was known as Pascha, from the Greek word for Passover, which was the Jewish festival that commemorated the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. The celebration of Easter has been an important part of Christian tradition for centuries, and it has been celebrated in various ways around the world. In addition to religious observances, many cultures have developed their own Easter traditions, such as the Easter Bunny and Easter eggs. The Easter Bunny is a popular symbol of the holiday in many Western countries, and it is believed to have originated in Germany in the 16th century. According to legend, the Easter Bunny would hide colored eggs in the grass for children to find on Easter morning. The tradition of decorating eggs also has a long history, dating back to ancient cultures that believed eggs symbolized new life and rebirth. Overall, the history of Easter is a complex and multifaceted one, with both religious and cultural significance. While the holiday has evolved over time and varies in its traditions and practices, its central message of hope, renewal, and resurrection continues to resonate with Christians around the world. Easter was adopted into Christianity in the early days of the Church, and it became one of the most important Christian holidays. The celebration of Easter has its roots in the Jewish holiday of Passover, which commemorates the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. According to the New Testament, Jesus was crucified during the Jewish festival of Passover, and his resurrection occurred on the third day after his death, which is celebrated on Easter Sunday. The exact date of the first Easter celebration is uncertain, but it is believed to have occurred in the early years of the Christian Church, likely in the 2nd century AD. Initially, the celebration of Easter was closely linked to the Jewish Passover, and it was observed on the same day as the Jewish holiday. However, as Christianity spread and became more independent from Judaism, the date of Easter began to be determined independently. In the 4th century AD, the Council of Nicaea established a formula for determining the date of Easter that is still used by many Christian denominations today. According to this formula, Easter is celebrated on the first Sunday following the first full moon after the vernal equinox, which occurs around March 21st. The adoption of Easter into Christianity was significant because it symbolized the core beliefs of the Christian faith, including the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. As the holiday evolved over time, it became a time for celebrating new life, renewal, and hope. Today, Easter is celebrated by Christians around the world with various traditions and practices, including church services, egg hunts, and the giving of Easter baskets and treats. However, the interpretation of religious texts and historical events is often subject to debate and varying perspectives. Some people may believe the resurrection of Jesus to be a historical fact, while others may view it as a metaphor or a religious symbol. It is also worth noting that historical evidence outside of religious texts is limited, and there are varying interpretations of the evidence that does exist. Ultimately, the belief in the resurrection of Jesus is a matter of faith for many Christians, and its significance extends beyond its historical accuracy or lack thereof.